Welcome back to Super Mario Galaxy 2. We have more hungry Lumas. Why can't you feed your damn selves? You have 2 star bits on the watch right there.
Yeah, but they want several thousand, dude.
Those are pom-poms.
That's like, giving a starving man 1 goldfish. It's like not like a physical goldfish. I mean like the snack food goldfish.
A Swedish fish.
I was gonna say, you don't want to overfeed a starving man. You would actually hurt them more.
Oh yeah. Sad story.
You give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. You teach a man a fish, you feed him for a lifetime.
Yeah, an unfortunately sad story is that after the Holocaust, there are actually accounts of a lot of people who overfed themselves after escaping, that they ended up dying, which is just a shame. So,
No, that's an interesting way to begin a Mario commentary.
It was just the first example that came to mind. Wait, hold on. Is this the level that everybody was all fangasming about before the game came out?
Which one?
Oh, no, never mind.
No, I
don't think we're not. It's a special world. No.
Yeah, if you're talking about Throwback Galaxy, that's
it's in this world. It's not in the special
I was gonna say, if you're talking about Throwback Galaxy, it's actually right up back there.
Oh, okay.
Like in the upper path.
Well, this one's called Flashback Galaxy.
Yes.
No, it's Flashback Galaxy, John.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't catch that L.
Yeah, so what they're telling us to do is to go find Jack Black and show him your junk.
Hey, Mr. Black, what do you think? And then I got a restraining order.
Hello, reused art assets from Galaxy 1's Boo level that we don't...
They think they can be clever with that because it's in black.
Yeah. And they're, at the very least, they're using the not the flip switches, the beat block music for something different.
Because you see, reused assets, because it's your assets that you flash at people when you flash them, and they're being reused. So Flash Black.
Yeah. Oh, this is a very sexually provocative level.
Who knew?
And for some reason, it involves DVR inflation fetishes.
I'd rather. This part's just full of it today.
There's got to be something for everyone, okay? The porn industry.
Yeah, I guess so. Look, whatever Mario wants to do with Yoshi is his business.
I
kind of don't want any sleep. Oh, he's kind of already doing it right now, huh?
I mean, Mario is grabbing Yoshi's ass there, and if you think about it, Yoshi is blowing pretty hard.
Please end the level, Ryan. Hurry.
Man, if this is us in World 6, 7, whatever, what are we gonna be like during the Green Star Hunt?
I think we'll probably, revert back to reading random bullshit or whatever. I don't know.
That's when we finally do our long-awaited sequel to the last IGN list that we did.
Oh, yeah, because we haven't...
We need to, manufacture or construct some sort of tangent machine. It has a lever that you pull like a slot machine.
I mean, how Family Guy in South Park actually makes its
Yes,
jokes.
exactly. We need to borrow that.
I have a sneaking suspicion that this level construction here is actually reused from Splatter Matter.
Splatter Matter.
Yeah, probably.
If not, it's very close.
Okay, I have a question. All of the ground is dark. Why are those rocks not dark?
Who knows? Why is that yellow platform not dark?
Because it's yellow, obviously.
Why can we see the silver stars?
Because they're stars, they emit light.
Why can we see Mario?
Because Mario's a metaphorical
Mario
star.
doesn't have a soul. He's a superstar.
Oh no, he's only a superstar if he wins Mario Party, and Peach always wins Mario Party.
So what you're saying is that we need a game starring Baby Mario that collects Marios.
What?
For a second, I was terrified that the that the lights just froze and wouldn't come back on once the power star was there.
Are the light flashes timed with the music?
Yeah, it's the beat block song. So whenever the beat blocks would change is when you get that brief flash of light.
Yeah. Woo.
This is one of those 1-star galaxies, right?
Yes. Well, until you get the comment anyway.
Ugh. Okay.
I'm starting to feel bad for that little Luma because, you know, you're wearing a hat all day, and I know this from experience. You generate sweat.
Yeah.
And I'm not nearly as acrobatic as Mario.
So I see you're taking the speedrun route through the level. First, at the very... Oh,
Well, I could.
Slimy Spray. I don't even remember this one. Is this the one where you're taking the Koopa shell, just like swimming
Yep.
through it
yeah.
almost all the time?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember
Yeah,
this one
here.
being very interesting.
At least it's not Deep Dark Galaxy, am I right?
Deep Dark Galaxy isn't the worst in Galaxy 1.
No, but it sure as hell isn't the best.
Yeah, you're right. It's filler for engine room, really. Okay, so this is okay. The text for Welcome to the Galaxy is squished weird, and so whenever I see it, I always think the aspect ratio is off on Ryan's footage, but it's not. It's just really squished text.
Yep.
Yeah, it's really weird. Like, one thing I did want to ask you is that you're playing on a 4:3 ratio. Any particular reason why? Because Galaxy 2 is widescreen. Oh, he doesn't know.
Again, I recorded this 3 years ago.
The widescreen existed back then.
This
Might
is
have been a limitation of how he could record component video at the time.
oh yeah, it's
Quite
Dazzle.
possibly,
It's
yeah.
Dazzle. God, Dazzle.
No, this isn't. I don't think this was as early as Dazzle, but
It might have been. I don't think I didn't get a hop hog until after. Well, Ryan might have gotten a
Maybe.
hop hog.
At the same time, it looks a little too clear for Dazzle.
Did you
might
record
have-
this off of your Wii or Wii U?
Probably my Wii.
Yeah, it would be the Wii. If it was a Wii U, you could record it off HDMI, and yeah.
And this is definitely before I had the other thing I have.
What do you...
The other thing.
that other thing that I got from that one company.
Woo.
I do like recording Wii games off Wii U now, just strictly because of HDMI.
It's just easier. I
It's
mean,
also cleaner.
yeah, it's not like the games can only output with a certain resolution, but you know, it looks nicer.
Yeah, the actual recorded footage comes out nicer.
I'll tell you though, there are people that got a major hard-ons for like Dolphin, like that emulator, because they can output true 1080p resolution with the games, and I mean I could see the difference, but
why?
But Dolphin like requires so much resources.
Yeah, I don't think my
If you got
computer
a computer that can run Dolphin and record it,
Yeah.
you probably have like a frickin' GTX Titan under the hood, or you're actually recording one computer with another computer, which is a whole other thing.
That's a mess.
I wonder which one would be more expensive though.
Probably actually a Titan, because that is like the absolute the absolute pinnacle of NVIDIA graphics cards.
And so it's
And,
going to. So in about 10 years, it's going to be like $20. Okay, good.
No,
Yeah.
The Titan is like most games, most PC games, like The Witcher 3 runs okay on my computer, and I've got a GTX 760, which is like
You!
which is like one notch below what The Witcher 3 is designed for. So let that be a bit of a benchmark.
But Titan is the latest model? Because
Titan
mine is like
is-
a GTX 980 something. I don't know.
Titan is the highest model that they have on their list. Not necessarily the most recently made, but one of their most powerful, which means it's way more powerful than any game that that any sane developer would make right now ever needs, because nobody has it. You know?
So you might be able to
it's-
run Crysis on medium settings.
It's that graphics card that you get if you want to run top of the line games at like several hundred frames per second rather than 60 frames per second, you know. That kind of thing. So basically, if you've got it, you won't have to worry for probably several generations about about your graphics card power.
Can we skip to the tree level? I remember actually liking that one.
No. It's
No,
here, we're doing it.
Damn you, Ryan, and your efficiency.
We have to flash black some more.
Now, keeping in mind, I could be wrong about exactly where Titan sits on the
I could probably find a tier list.
hierarchy.
I'm sorry, but it looks like Fox beats it out somehow.
Oh, fuck. The GTX Fox. The final destination for all graphics cards.
Oh man.
Well, at least it happened early in the romp.
At least.
Oh, Jesus Christ, this thing is like over fucking...
How much?
Ew.
How much, John? Do I want?
Oh, you actually looked at the price. You poor
The
soul.
GDP of a small island nation.
Yeah, I think something in the GTX 900 series is more recent.
Yeah, the GTX 980 is what I have.
You still haven't told us how more expensive it is.
Well, 1 second. Because the lowest I see that some version of Titan is $1,050. That's just for a graphics card.
You see, I like. Oh, just for the graphics card?
Yeah.
Okay, you see, I
Yeah.
like being able to pay my tuition. So,
We're not rolling in that kind of dough.
No.
if you would like us to be rolling in that kind of dough, please donate your money to. Just kidding.
If some millionaire fan who happened to like us would please donate a small loan
Somebody
of
contact
$1,550.
Somebody contact Oprah, convince her that we're actually some sort of, like,
Charity group.
charity group.
No. We're kidding. Kidding.
Well, I mean, if Oprah doesn't need the money.
I heard she made $12 million via sponsored tweet.
She didn't do anything last year.
Well, she has a TV show. Or did...
Not anymore.
Oh, not anymore? Oh, okay then.
No, that ended
I
a
mean,
few
she's
years
still
ago.
doing things, but not like she doesn't have a dedicated show for herself anymore.
She
Off top of my head.
she keeps on telling me whenever I watch Hulu that she likes bread. So...
I am Oprah, and I like bread.
It's
A lot of us do, but we don't.
You will
make a
now
lot
go
of
out
it.
and buy bread
Production
because I
out of
said
it.
so.
It's for Weight Watchers specifically, because like you can eat bread while on the
Aren't carbs the enemy, though?
yeah. So that's why this plan's so great, because you can lose weight and eat bread.
So that sounds like a tagline for a scary movie.
Isn't that basically the marketing strategy of Subway? You can have sandwiches and slim down. How about
Oh yeah, this level. I remember really liking this level.
The purple coin contest
time
was
for
actually pretty fun,
adventure
too.
because adventure time was taken.
Why?
Mario, I cannot tell if it is anger or just disappointment in those eyes. I love the
What I do see though, the guy who keeps stealing my Red Bull. Yeah, you fall down, you fuck.
Butt stomp. Butt stomp to your death if you're gonna go at all. Go with style and will and honor. And a butt stomp.
I love the French horn in this level's music. I'm pretty sure that's a French horn. It's some kind of horn.
I like music that, you know, gets creative with the instrument choice. Which, you know, is to be expected in Mario Galaxy because, you know, full orchestra and stuff.
We're paying these people, we might as well use them.
But like, you know, most franchises these days, guitars and, if you're lucky, a piano. You know?
It's just...
for the sad scenes.
You know, I like it when music decides to use, like, you know, you could have very easily just used, like, the trumpet, but they decided to to go with something different for brass, and I always appreciate it when they do that. Oh yeah, you're really low on coins, dude.
Well, I'm going for the main star, so...
You see, I think I like this level because it's kind of a 2D level progression, but you're actually doing it in 3D, which makes it more interesting to me.
Yeah, it's kind of the Crash Bandicoot 2.5D approach, where you're still moving along the Z-axis, but...
I'm reminded of Mario World's autumn setting every time I see the pumpkins and really the color scheme of this galaxy.
Here's my question: are you still allowed to move on the Z-axis here? Yes, you are. Okay.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
I
think you're required to manipulate that for the green star.
Yeah.
I don't understand why they didn't have more sections like this instead of just making them straight up 2D, I suppose. I mean, I know I'm really the only one here who doesn't like the fact that there's straight up 2D sections in this game as much, but, you know, eh.
Well, in this section, it's as much part of the actual gameplay challenge because they have the wall pushing you out and stuff, and then the gravity shifts so that you're running along the walls.
Yeah, I think you could do a lot of interesting stuff with it, so just sticking to 2D, you could do 2D Mario with that, so.
Yeah. Woohoo! Alright.
I'm reminded of Donkey Kong and, for some reason, the Temple of the Ancients.
Donkey Kong with a dagger of time, maybe. This is really slow barrels, Donkey Kong. What's wrong with you today?
You're getting old, Donkey Kong.
What team would Mario and Donkey Kong be in for Temple of the Ancients? Oh, no, and I'm thinking of
That's Legends of the Hidden
Temple.
That is one interesting crossover, though. You could start by fighting against the demon wall. Or head into the bottomless pit where you'll find a bat with a nail on it. Which is strong as hell, but has no material growth.
Is this a 3D section? No, it's a 2D section, but they just kind of taunt you with that with that one-up mushroom there.
Actually, I think you can.
No, you can move in 3D.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's just Ryan's keeping it strictly left and right.
Okay.
Because he wants to get that goddamn comic coin.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get it eventually. Might as well do it now.
Yeah. Just ride the lip of one of those things, yeah.
You gotta be in the middle.
Start.
And that would be the reason that he was trying to do it further down the road. Because once you get to the end, the camera has this weird spaz out moment. where it tries to turn the corner.
It's right there, Ryan.
I don't need it.
Come on, you've only got 16 lives. For Galaxy, that's like having 2. Okay? You should have like 50.
Don't need it.
Oh, but you need the star bits. Okay, whatever.
Well, I kind of do, yeah.
Oh, hey, John, look. You know what those things look like? Chinko nails.
Fucking...
Damn it, Konami.
They are, but you can actually ride them. Fucking hell, I would have made that shine sprite a hell of a lot more easy.
You want to know what else would have made it easy? A functional physics engine.
You know what else would have made it easy? If you said more easily better.
Yeah, whatever, fuck you, Lewis, alright? Why did I think someone was gonna say, there goes John fucking up his grammar again?
You know, Mario, I could have made that jump.
I think you could if you triple jumped wall jumped, but it is pretty tricky to do. So, you know, I'm just saying I probably could have done it. You know. You see, if people are gonna say that I'm egotistical in the comments, because I know one person is probably going to, that was what we call a joke. So yeah.
Not funny.
Fuck you.
Oh,
You
no,
still have
I'm
taste.
not saying it's a funny joke. I'm just saying that it is a joke.
Oh, man. The number of sarcastic things we've said that someone has somehow magically interpreted as being serious.
Take it seriously.
I got a laugh out of that one 4chan post from like 3 years ago where someone took Ryan's comment about Zelda not being brown and realistic and gritty seriously.
Wait, somebody actually did that?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
they did. It's,
That's really dumb.
I mean, I think it would be obvious with the inflection of our voices that we're being serious or not.
Some people just can't recognize the deadpan, you know?
Yeah.
The chimp is calling us all the way back to Honey Hop. Really?
What world is that? Like 3?
That's back in World 3 or 2, I think.
Yeah, it's
Either
pretty
way, not
normal.
here. That's the point.